You probably haven't heard about this yet because it just happened, so I'm going to tell you about it now. It's not good. Rand Paul, co-sponsored by a bunch of these other guys I'll put up on the screen, just introduced right to work nationally as legislation. This is very bad, although it sounds like it's a great thing, right to work. So I want to explain it to you the way my union president explained it to me a long time ago, and it makes the most sense. Despite the catchy name sounding kind of patriotic, right to work, it's actually bad. What it means is that it gives workers the ability, the right to either pay their union dues or not, even if they work in a union shop and are working under a union contract. Why is this bad? Several reasons. One, somebody working and getting the benefits and the wages and the increases and everything that doesn't even pay their share is kind of just messed up in general, but it's worse than that, because if that employee who is exercising their right to not pay slips up and they get fired, guess who has to come in and represent them? That's right, we do, the union, us. And who pays for all of these expenses? That's right, the union. So this is a direct attack on the working people to try to take money away from the unions to weaken the working people. And it's likely you probably haven't heard of this because, media is not going to push something like this because they themselves are corporate structured, right? These people that are advocating for this legislation, they are corporate shills. They report to their corporate daddies. That's who pays them in order to make this legislation go through. These people, they don't give a shit about you. They just want to stay in power. They want to keep their donor money coming in, and they want to represent their best interests because they themselves are obviously batting for the corporate team as well. But what's damaging is that if you imagine a society with no worker solidarity, where this actually went through and unions were dissolved due to lack of funding, well, just look back at America's pastime and you'll get a good idea of what that actually looks like. We're talking about children working in sweatshops. You're talking about injuries. OSHA gone. All of those regulations were there to protect workers. You're talking about a corporate-ran society, right? A corporatocracy. Whatever you want to call it. It's bad. You call it fascist because it's kind of similar. I don't care, but you got to do something. That's why I do what I do. So stay in tune and follow along, and let's organize together.